So something you can't go wrong with is using 16-pound test line. I always use fluoro, and the reason for 16-pound test is because in the grass or on the low tide on oysters, it is very easy to break off. Redfish are smart. They will send you straight into areas they know they can break you off on. So you really want to have a higher pound test line. So another tip I have is to be patient. Too many times I've run up on a spot and blown fish straight out. Pull up quietly, walk in quietly, and just watch for a while. Redfish are extremely habitual. So if you see it move down a bank and go back up, chances are it's going to move down that same bank again, and you're going to be there ready for the shot. Too many times I've seen guys throw out a fish, get the fly in front of it, it starts looking at it, and they pull it straight out of its mouth. You got to give the fish time to get on the fly, slow down, let the fish eat, and then set the hook. So if you find yourself on a skiff, whether it's pulling through a flat in the Bahamas or a flooded flood tide here in the low country, there's something about skiff etiquette you need to know. Normally when you're pulling up on fish, they're extremely spooky and you need to be quiet. It's just so the presentation can be good and you don't rock the boat too much. Any sudden movement or water change will let these fish know you're around and they'll be gone before you know it. When it comes to equipment, you need to have an 8-weight fly rod, a reel that can handle heavy drag and is sealed for saltwater, and you need a really good fly line. So one of my favorite fly rods is the 8-weight Sky G. I gotta check it out in a 7-weight and an 8-weight, and this thing is buttery smooth. The presentation is super soft, and we had no problem casting it straight through the wind. So for a fly reel, you need to have a sealed drag, and it's gotta be durable. These fish put a beating on it, and so does the saltwater. So make sure you get something that's high quality, but it doesn't have to be too expensive. So my favorite fly lines currently is the Scientific Angler's Saltwater Mastery and Saltwater Redfish lines. I also use the saltwater cold water during the colder months here in Charleston, as the line will start to curl up on you if it's not in the right temperature.